Well, if you're looking for even more spooky fun this month, Molly Brown House Museum's Victorian Horrors is a literary dream, and it's open to the public. Well, I got to meet some of the famous ghosts and hear the ghost stories you'll enjoy along the way.
So here at the Molly Brown House Museum in October, we have this great Halloween event called Victorian Horrors, where we have gothic great authors who come back from the dead and do their readings, telling us about their trials and tribulations from beyond the grave.
Quickly changing into a violent pulsation.
It seemed for a minute as if my mother would faint.
They can expect to be able to creep through the house, room by room, and hear these stories as told by our amazing actors. You'll be with small groups of people, and being able to experience the house at night, decorated in Victorian fashion, is a treat.
This house is so fascinating, and it also seems like some very interesting lives were lived in this place. All right, let's go to one of the rooms and see if one of the actors is willing to tell us a creepy story.
The housekeeper went straight to the hothouse and, opening the door, called his name. There was no reply. She noticed that the air was very close and loaded with an intense perfume. Then she saw something lying on the bricks between the hot water pipes.
Since COVID, we've had to make some changes to this event to keep our actors safe first and foremost and keep our public safe. So we are reducing our capacity sizes. We're asking that when you come, you show us proof of vaccination and wear your mask. But we're all going to enjoy these great stories in our spaces here in the house.
So which dead Victorian author do you portray?
I portray H.G. Wells. But my real name is Jim Hunt. I'm a local actor here in Denver.
How long have you been doing this?
Since the very beginning. So I was one of the 3 people who helped establish this event in the beginning. In the early days, it was more like a haunted house, but now it's clearly an environmental literary event. They get to see the house, they go through the house, and they also hear 6 stories, all stories that Molly Brown herself could have read. So,
Jim, what other dead authors are portrayed?
Well, of course, we'd have to have Edgar Allan Poe.
Of course.
We also have to have Mary Shelley, and Frankenstein this year is going to be read in both English and Spanish, so that's 2 different performers working together. We have Charles Dickens. We have Nathaniel Hawthorne, so a good mix of American and British.
Sabe que un terrible enemigo está cerca de...
The best way to get tickets to Victorian Horrors is by going to mollybrown.org. We even have a landing page with a great trailer clip of the video. So if you're not able to come and join us in person, you can get the video and watch it at home with your friends and family, or you can buy your in-person tickets and it will tell you everything you need to know about how you get to the museum, what you need to do to prepare for your visit, and what to expect from our creepy stories. We do recommend it for kids 12 and up, but if you're brave, you can certainly come to the museum and hear these spooky stories.
He was lying face upward at the foot of the strange orchid. The tentacle-like aerial rootlets no longer swayed freely in the air, but were crowded together, a tangle of gray ropes, and stretched tight with their ends closely applied to his chin and neck and hands. Then she saw, from under one of the exultant tentacles upon his cheek, there trickled a little thread of blood.
You can hear Gothic horror tales as portrayed by acclaimed local actors at Victorian Horrors, taking place at the historic Molly Brown House Museum. Tickets are on sale now. Shows run every Thursday through Sunday in October. Head to mollybrown.org for more.